So, Kathy, I'll start. We are just so pleased that you found this amazing group, and just to get the extra support because, we've been so worried about you. And just for the group, my dad has had dementia for 10 years. And my mother, day in and day out, has just been there and done everything for him. And we're just so proud of how hard you worked.
I wanted to, Pete. I love your dad.
I know. And I don't want to argue with you, Mom. I hope that if Sally ever needed help like this, I wish I could be as committed as you are and just as doing such an amazing job. But we're so worried about you. By the time we finally got Dad here, you were so exhausted. And it seems like even since we've been here, we hoped that this would be a chance to give you some relief and a break. But literally, you never leave. You never leave his room. We came to get you and have you come over for Christmas dinner, and you didn't feel like you could even stay for dinner. And I just worry. I think you're more exhausted now than you were when Dad was admitted here.
I can't just leave him, Pete.
And I realize that you've done that so well, but there's just two things we want to try and discuss. First, I think, is that the people here are trained, these excellent nurses and aides. They're doing a wonderful job, and I know in your heart that you feel like no one can take care of Dad the way you can. But really, this is meant to be a time for you to be able to get some breaks. And then I think the other thing I'm worried about, just as Kathy's mentioned, is I am worried about whether you're going to be ready when Dad dies. And you've given up your friends, you've given up lunch with your group that you've been going with for so long, you've given up your church friends, even us, even you, my kids, your grandkids. I mean, really, you're not even seeing them. I'm just worried that you're not going to be ready.
I just promised I would take care of him.
We're just so worried. We don't want to lose you. You deserve to have a life.
Sherry, I can see how it matters a lot, how you want to look back on this and after Buddy dies, but you want to be able to say you did everything you could, and I feel that way too.